I'm fishing this peg 3 and it's very, very quiet. No wind, very glishy sort of day, evening, very humid, although rain is forecast for later. Very few people come up as far as this. Most people fish down towards the weir. But anyway, 5:10, get the rods in, see if we get a barbel on the bank, and maybe a pike. That would be nice. Just something for a change. In the bank just behind me, within about 10 feet, there are some sand martins' nests. They keep whizzing in and out. Oh, there's one just come out. Had nothing, not a knock. It's now 9 o'clock. So I've shifted pegs and sticking out the bank about a foot down on the face, I thought was a white stone. Anyway, it looks like a goose's egg. It must have been there for donkey's years, just uncovered. It'll be well addled by now. And it's beginning to look like a last knockings fish again, if we get one. So it's been a long haul today, and I finished my book, which makes it even worse. I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs and waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, at long last. His dorsal fin up for us here. It's almost perfect, the dorsal fin, just a little nick at the front. And there it is. I'll check his mouth for hooks in a minute. Huge tail, beautiful. Anal fin, lovely red anal fin on it. Beautiful pectoral fins as well. Pelvic fins. A slight tear there in that pectoral fin at the front. And he's a gem, absolute gem. Anyway, I'll weigh it. I don't think it's a double, but it's well into £9, I would think. And It was way down the river, like the clappers. No hanging about. And he's just a bit clout on his mouth there, I just cleaned it up. So, there he is, nice clean mouth. Lovely eye they've got. Beautiful colour. Well, just a last look before we put him back. He weighs just over 9 pounds. And that's a grand start. Oh, almost a finish to the evening. It's 10 to 10. So we'll get another half hour in. But, first fish on this peg and now this beauty. The colours, aren't they just fantastic? I only just put it back in. I was setting up the camera, just looking in the camera here, and saw the blooming rod in, rattling away. So I might have missed a fish there, but I don't think he'd picked it up and went with it. Well, there's been an awful lot of interest since I caught that fish. Big knocks on both rods, but nothing so far. The battery runs out in about half an hour, so I'll give it till then and then I'll call it a day. Well, it's not a barbel. It's a hell of a chub. Well, that's for a chub. Eh? Come. Rubber lips. Trying to escape. Here's a nice bronze covering, very similar to a barbel on the top there. I won't wait, but I think it's about 5 pounds. Well, I think with that little chub, well, big chub for that matter, I think we'll call it a day. The last rays of daylight are disappearing. You can see the sky there. It's 10:30. And it was a long wait, but that fish was definitely worth it. It's strange to think that I'm the only person on this mile of river. A long time ago, 50 years ago, at weekends in particular, people used to come here from the industrial West Riding and North East in buses with their families for a sort of holiday, a weekend away from all the toil and filth of the factories. It must have been a wonderful break for them. But they were here in dozens, big busloads. Used to come here. Amazing. For those who are beginners and are not very confident about where to go, today I've videoed 2-day ticket waters. This one, which is Cundle Lodge Farm, and downstream Cundle Hall Farm. They're both £5, but at this one, Cundle Lodge, you can fish all night for £10, and camping, if you wish to do that's a little bit extra. And the nice thing about it is you can bring your car right down onto the bank behind your peg, which means that you don't have a long walk at all. When I wrap up here, my car's just on top of this bank, and I just load it up and off. But it's a fair way back to the road. It takes a good 10 minutes. But for now, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching this lovely night on the Swale. Take care and good night.